Hello, my name is James. I am so very grateful to present you with Conscious Use of the Law. Written by Neville Goddard. Let us begin. Conscious use of the law. At this time, I'm going to talk about who I am and what I am doing. If that sounds ego-centered, it is. There have been 66 books written about who I am. I'm going to quote some statements from a few of those books. You have heard many of these quotes, but didn't realize that they were talking about the being that I am. The first quote is taken from the book of Exodus. Here, Moses is talking to God, and he said, "When I go back to the people, who shall I say has sent me?" The voice answers, "Tell them I am has sent me unto you. That is my name forever, and the name I shall be known by throughout all generations." The 10 Commandments state, "Thou shalt not use the name of the Lord thy God in vain." Shalt not is a command. Shalt not means you must not. It means that under no circumstances must you do it. That name is I am. Now, first of all, we have all forgotten his name. We say, "I am" hundreds of times a day, and we don't know we are using the name of God. Secondly, we try to break the commandment all day long. We pay no attention to what we say following I am. When we say, "I am" and follow it with something we would not like in our world, we are using the name of the Lord, but not in vain. The Bible states we cannot use the name in vain. Nothing we say preceded by I am is in vain. That's his name. It is God himself, and because it is God, it is creative. God gave us himself. He is I am, and that is who I am. I can never forget that I am. I may forget who I am or where I am, but I can never forget that I exist. Whenever I say I am is creating something. Prayer is believing that we have already received that which we ask. When I say I am attaching my awareness of being to something. Now, you can lie and not believe what you are saying, but you cannot believe something about I am and not create it. We are creating morning, noon, and night by our I am statements. If you say, "I don't feel well," and you believe it, you are perpetuating illness in your life. You must change those statements to, "I feel wonderful." We were taught, "Let the weak man say, I am strong." But you can't say it like a parrot. We have to pray, say I am, believing that it is true, and then we will receive. First, we must be like the watchman at the gate. We must watch every thought that contains I am. If you are observant, you will see that you have created every circumstance and experience of your life. Another important word to watch is if. The conscious mind is very subtle in expressing doubt, Satan, or the devil. We may be able to keep our minds focused on what we want by using positive I statements. If we are not careful, we may let a little if sneak in without recognizing its implication. We could say, "I feel wonderful," but then follow it with, "If the pain continues, however, I will see a doctor on Tuesday." Ifs are always followed by something negative, and that is simply doubt creeping in to steal the good seed we have sown. Remove the word if from your vocabulary, as it is not productive of that which you would like to reap. If puts everything in the past or future tense, and I always experience what I believe I am. I am is not future tense. Getting well is not being well. I must believe that I am already what I want to be. Remember, every word that goeth forth from my mouth shall not return unto me void. Do you believe it? In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. What's his name? I am. So, begin to monitor every word, I am, that you say. Do you see a pattern? Don't the circumstances of your life reflect what you have been saying? You have been misusing the creative power that is God, I am. Now that you are aware of what you have been doing, watch every word and make it conform to what you wish to bring into your life. Eventually, you will have faith that what you are stating, though there is no outward evidence to support it, is a fact in consciousness and will shortly project itself so that you may experience it in the outer. Knowing that God actually became you because He is I am, you must realize that you are using your power to create every time you use that name. Man, that sure was powerful. I can look back and see numerous times that I have used his name in vain and or inadvertently. We all have to deal with what is before us in one way or the other. I know I have. In my case, I have brought a lot of grief on myself with statements that I have made. I also think that being conscious or aware when you make certain statements, just by knowing that you are creating, makes it powerful. Especially when it has feeling that is favorable on top of it, with conviction. I am so grateful, and would like to thank all the people that made this possible. Rhonda Byrne, The Secret, Greatest Secret, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Evolve Your Brain, You Are the Placebo, Gregg Braden, Bruce Lipton, J.Z. Knight, Ramtha, The White Book, Matt Parr, Thomas Garetz, Kevin Stratvert, Joe Vitale, Terry Dean, and so many others. I am so proud of myself. Thank you. Thank you. If you haven't already done so, click on the subscribe button below this video, click the thumbs up and like it if you did. Thank you.